What's poppin' YouTube? My name is CoreyXmadsion. Thank you so much for joining me. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, we have a few new things popping off for the summer today. We're going to be trying out the viral TikTok trend, which is the passport makeup trend by Miss Georgia B. I'll put her info right here for you guys. She popularized this like super snatched, beautiful makeup that's great for photography, so I wanted to try it and then also apply it as a black girl. So if you're anyone who looks like me or like has a deeper complexion than Georgia, here's some tips and tricks on how to achieve the same look. And achieve, I think I did, because I think I did pretty darn good, but we're gonna get into that. But before we do, I want to give a shout out to 2dadoll for sponsoring this video today. 2dadoll is a color contact company. They have a whole bunch of variety to choose from, and I believe they also have like a cosplay collection. Really cute stuff. The packaging is giving Y2K. It's adorable. So I'm gonna show you guys some of the colors that they sent over to me, because they sent me a whole bunch of colors. So they sent me Kiko Gray, which is this super cool like foxy eye gray color. Then I have Gammy Green, which is a little more on the chill side. It's not quite as prominent. It gives like this cute little green tint to my brown eyes, which I love. Then we have Pandora Blue, which is like the super pretty vibrant blue. Almost kind of reminds me of like Princess Peach type vibe, you know, and I love it. And then finally we have Rum Brown. Rum Brown is this super warm, pretty color. This is the color that I'm wearing right now. It's definitely one of my faves. And then if you guys will look at my TikTok, I also tried on Venus Green, and all those colors are also really, really cute. But like I said, if you guys would like to purchase any of these contacts, I have a coupon code at Corey for 20% off a purchase. So if you'd like to get some contacts looking really cute, you can absolutely stop by there. Thank you again so much to 2dadoll for sponsoring this video. And without further ado and no more interruptions, you read the title, so let's get straight into the video. Let's go! Okay, so we are barefaced and beautiful. So the first thing I'm going to do is start with moisturizer. I'm taking the Dermalogica Prisma Protect moisturizing sunscreen thing. Actually, I'm not sure if you're supposed to use this by itself or with moisturizer, but I just use it by itself and my skin feels moisturized. What do you call it? Sunblock is super important this summer, you guys. Please, please wear sunblock. Skin cancer does not discriminate, honey, against any type of skin type. So now that the skin is moisturized, I'm gonna take my Milk Hydro Grip. You guys already know about this primer. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. This primer is amazing. It is hydrating, but also gripping, hence the Hydro Grip Primer. I'm more partial to gripping primers because I like when my makeup is, you know, my makeup, you know, adheres to my face. So now that the skin is prepped, we are going to get into the tutorial. I have it pulled up right here on my phone. So let me move over and let's watch it together. 1, 2. I want my face as lifted as possible, so I'm really dragging it. Drag the ends up and just squared off the front. I'm just doing a bit. Okay, so first thing I'm noticing is she likes to do her brows first. Now you guys know I am anti doing your brows first. I feel like it just gets in the way of me trying to do my makeup and stuff. So we are going to do her brow technique, but this is my tutorial, so we're actually going to put that later on in the video. Let's keep going. Skincare. Then we want a hydrating primer to make our skin look glowy. This is the Beauty Crop Rose Glow Hydrating Primer. Then the NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation. Stromboli, if it comes out. This just does give a flawless finish. So before we get into foundation, this is a step that I'm going to add, okay, 1-2 step, because I have a lot of like acne scarring, and I know that's something that I'm sure plenty of women of color go through, where you just have these scars from acne for a long time that you just cannot get rid of. So we're going to cover that up. This is with the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. I will be bringing this back again later in the video as well, but I'm just going to use it to spot treat, spot correct some spots, because we want a super flawless complexion underneath. Doesn't have to be perfect, just so we can, again, achieve as flawless of a base as possible. Also, can we talk about how to my stomach I was when I saw this video? Because as soon, I was looking at the makeup and I was like, oh my god, like it looks so good. And then as soon as this girl opened her mouth, as soon as she opened her mouth and I heard that she was British, it just took it to a whole new freaking level for me. Because you guys know the British girlies, like, I don't know what they put in their makeup, in their wigs, in their fashion, but they, I mean, let me speak for myself, but I feel like they just be giving me a run for my money at any point in time. You want to learn how to do makeup or hair well, you watch a British girl do it. So again, I don't know what they're putting in the water up there, but yeah, all their stuff always comes out so amazing looking, so I'm literally not shocked. But anyways, so I am just blending out all of the spots. It doesn't have to be perfect, because like I said, this is gonna go underneath. Now I'm gonna take a beauty blender and just touch over it very lightly so we can move on to the next step. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. So we're already looking a little more flawless, a little pale, a little pasty, but flawless though. So now we can go into our foundation. Like I said, I'm taking the NYX CC Cream in the shade Rich Honey. And then I just like to pump it right on the face. Oh, that sounded so interesting. Okay. Trying not to get dirty, even though I wore white, because I was like,
I need the cream girl aesthetic, so I have to wear white.
and then we're going to blend it out with this slightly dense brush. It took us, I feel like, 45 steps before we got to her first step. But you know, everyone's different, okay? You think I'm gonna be out here looking crazy? It's called a black girl tutorial for a reason. We had to even out the skin tone. We had to prep the skin, okay? This color is a little light on me because I'm in my summer bag right now. I'm in my summer complexions and I have actually been outside, so it's a little light, especially on camera because like the lights or whatever, but don't worry, girl. Summer loving, having a blast. Y'all found your summer love yet? Me neither. Actually, no, let me stop. Me neither. I'm gonna take my booty blender, I'm gonna take the butt of it and just go over everything, make sure everything is nice and flawless. Same thing with the concealer. You see the concealer is basically gone. That's how we like it. Okay. Skin is skinning, babes. So, if you're a chocolate mommy, I just like forgot the word for black girl for a second. If you're a black girl and you need a stick foundation, Black Opal. Black Opal. This is gonna be the one for you. If you're looking for a contour stick, hold on. Black Opal. Black Opal. This is gonna be it for you right here, darling. If you don't know, it's a black owned brand, so they have a lot of darker shades. So if you're scrambling to find a contour stick or just like a darker foundation to like cover other areas, but you don't want to spend like $1 million on 2 different foundation shades, I highly recommend getting one of these sticks so you can just contour your face real quick or match it with whatever like deeper tones you have without breaking the bank. Put this on that 5 head, just like that. And then I like to drag out my, I'm not even following the tutorial at this point. Okay, wait. Wait, I forgot I was following the tutorial for a second. Okay, let's see.
Okay, for contour, I remember I went like OTT trying to like carve out my face. So I'm just gonna forehead as usual, just the temple, then towards the top of the cheekbones. I don't usually do this for my normal makeup, but I really want to follow that line. Look at it.
Okay, she said follow that line. Stipple it into my cream contour, and then we'll do what the hell she was doing. She was doing this and a whole lot of this. So just like that, and then I take it up into the temple as well. I find that when you stipple, you know, you stipple it and you apply it and you build it up, it comes out looking much nicer than just sticking all the product in one area and then trying to like blend it out, because you get to see and, like I said, build and it looks better. Like the list goes on and on and on. And then start to take it down. Take it down, I really wanna take you down, you know? So that's what we're gonna do. So now I'm going to do concealer. she she did her concealer first, contour second. I like to do it the other way around. It's just my personal preference. So we're gonna take this concealer. It's from Morphe. It's their soft filter concealer. We're actually gonna use multiple concealers. Let me pull all of them out. So we're using 3 different concealers. The first one is the Morphe Filter Effect. This is in the shade Tan 18. And then we're taking that L'Oreal concealer again. That was in the shade Almond 410, by the way. And then we're gonna take the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is in the shade Fairest. So we're gonna start with this one. This one's gonna be like our base one because it's less coverage. It's just more for actual natural highlight. It's very hydrating. So I'm just gonna place that right in here. So I'm going to take in my flat brush again and just kind of spread it out. And you'll see in a second that this concealer blends out really fast and like very naturally radiant. So if you're looking for something with a little more coverage, I wouldn't recommend this one. That's why I'm kind of using it first. But if you want like a natural glowy look, then I would recommend it because this is definitely doing what it do. I'm not going to worry too much also about blending it perfectly on my nose because I'm going to re-contour my nose after. I highlight my nose first, then contour it later. And then I'm just smiling to make sure I get all the crevices and the whatnot. And we'll take that all the way up. Taking my baby fan and drying it. It's really important to let the concealer dry because that's how we're going to get that extra level of coverage. So then we're going to take the Infallible and put a little bit of that in the inner corner. Just a little. And then also on our eyelids. Okay. And then we're going to take some of that white LA Girl concealer. It's not white, it's like a couple shades down from white because there's no reason to put pure white in your under eye. And then we're just going to mix the two in on the bottom. So we get this super light, creamy bottom. And then I'm not going to let this dry because it's so damn white. We're going to blend it out really fast. And then I will go in with my contour brush without adding any extra product and just soften up all the edges. Skin is skinning. Skin is looking very much flawless. So let's see what she has in store for us next.
Yeah, then dragging it back. This just like points off your chin. Then just kind of focusing on the bottom of the nose. Then we're gonna lift the eyes. So just following like the natural.
Okay, so she did her nose as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, again, stipple in that contour on my brush, drag it across the nose, the bottom here, like that, and then kind of do the sides to kind of point it off. And then I'm going to do a little bit of the top. Again, you don't have to go crazy. Then take in the sides as well. I'm using a fat brush. You can snatch your nose at this point also if you want to. I just don't feel like it. And I feel like the illusion is still there. Like my nose looks more defined now, and that's kind of what we wanted. Do a little bit of the temples. Those are snatched. And that took 4 seconds. You saw that? You see that? You saw that? Replay.
Defined now. That's kind of what we wanted. Do a little bit of the temples.
No, I'm just kidding. No, replay it though.
Those are snatched. And that took 4 seconds. You saw that? You see that? You saw that?
Yeah. You're welcome. No. I don't need your money. It's okay. Hey, I don't need your money. You're welcome. Let's keep going.
First. Little tiny bit of blush on here.
Okay. This is the Ilia blush, the color Haze Multi Matte Pigment. So it's a cream blush, basically. So we're gonna squeeze that out of the tube here. We're just gonna hit the 1-2 because she said a little bit. She specifically said a little bit. Blush brush, and I'm blending it up and away from the face. I've been taking blush like damn near directly under the outer corner of my eye, and I feel like it's really like made a difference. Like the placement's just really nice. Okay, so then she's gonna powder. So I have a few powders. I'm infamous for my multi-powderization. Powder, yes. We're gonna take the Mercier powder and powder it up. Does she put it in a specific location? Let's find out. I like to tap off the excess, And she said to just stick it in there. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just push it in there. Push, 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 push. Okay. Woo! Yeah! So I have the Benefit bronzer, but I also obviously have a darker shade. So this is Hoola Toasted. Great summer shade. Okay, let me tell you, if you want to look caramelly and you're around my complexion, this is the one for you. So she said to just go over all the places that she contoured. So she's moving on to eyeliner. So before I do eyes, that's when I will go ahead and do my brows. So we're gonna do brows. I'm going to take the NYX brow glue, because that's what she used in the beginning of the video. She's doing like glue fluffy brows basically. So I'm going to just brush this glue through all the hairs. Make sure you get all the little hairs. Usually at this step for the like glue fluffy brows, people will take like that flat tool thing and kind of push it up. I don't own that tool, so we're going to take a pair of tweezers. We're going to take this flat backside and we're going to use that to push the brows up. I kind of push them up and out. So this is just to get the glue to, you know, be flat. So we're just gonna do that. See? See? You see it? Okay. Go back to the pencil and just kind of fix the shape, because she said they're supposed to be pretty darn symmetrical. So I'm just gonna fill out any areas that are looking sparse. I'm gonna take the NYX Epic Wear eyeliner in the shade Black, and we're gonna use that to create our wing-a-ding. Oh, I'll probably take you in for this also. Let me zoom the fuck in. Okay, I'm back. Hi. I don't know what the deal is with that. Anyway, so I'm taking this eyeliner and we're gonna create a little wing-a-ding. Now I have hooded eyes, well, partially hooded eyes. You tell me, because people say I have hooded eyes, people say I don't. But basically what I'm telling you is there is skin. There's extra skin and it's making a crease and I don't like it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start up here, right where my crease is. I'm actually gonna switch over to a felt tip just because I feel like this will be a little easier this way. So I'm taking the Tarte Double Take. It's got gel on one side, felt tip on the other, just to make shit easier. I don't think people understand when I say all the more power to the can get these shits to be straight and pointy. I mean that, because I'm not gonna sit here and try and clean it up with no concealer or do any of that shit. So what you see is what you're gonna get, okay? And from far away, it looks good. So let's continue.
The lashes. And then we're keeping the mascara focused on the outer corner. Revolution Blade Brow for my eyebrows. Keeping them square at the front, high at the top of the eye. Then we're gonna majorly overline our lips.
I'm taking 3 different types of mascara. Is this necessary? No, I just have too much makeup. So I'm going to start with the Hello Lash. This is from It Cosmetics. I'm going to take this and just apply it like regular, and like she said, kind of focusing on getting the lashes to go outwards. Okay, so that's the first layer mascara. Then we're going to take the Essence Lash Princess and kind of just go over the tips to give a little more volume, a little bit more clumpage. Okay, like that. And then we're going to finish off by using the Merit Mascara on my bottom lash line only. I like to use this mascara specifically on the bottom lash line because it doesn't smudge quite as much and it leaves them just very natural looking down here. Alrighty, eyes are looking good. I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of pizzazz. She didn't do this, but I'm going to add a half lash just on the back, just to give us that extra elevated look. So I'm literally just gonna take some lashes that I cut in half. And just kind of like push it up. Push it to the limit, cause we're in it to win it, we're in it to win it, oh yeah. Then she said to majorly overline the lips. So I'm gonna do that. I'm taking the Juvias Place. I'm trying to talk while I do this. Taking the Juvias Place lip liner in the shade Kola. I'm not gonna overline too much because I got it like that. It seems like she just did like a basic nude lip, so that's what we're also going to do. So then after I line my lips, I'm gonna take this lipstick. This is from L'Oreal, an 840 Nature's Blush. It's a really great like in the middle lipstick color. Look at that. Literally perfect. And then just because I'm feeling froggy, I might as well leap. So I'm gonna take also this lipstick from Too Faced. Sorry, this is their Lady Boss lipstick in the shade Brave. It's their lightest one, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of that in the inner corner, in the center here. Yeah, so it'll be a little light, not too light. I'm just gonna take some new gloss, clear gloss, also from the beauty supply store. Yeah. Yeah, I love it when a plan comes together. I'm going to finish off with the all-nighter setting spray. And so I'm going to do my hair and then we'll come back. So alright y'all, so I am back after tying the tightest ponytail I have ever experienced in my life. But here we are at the end of the video. No claw clip to be seen. I know she had a claw clip in, but I'm trying to be original, damn it. If I was taking an actual passport photo, I would probably just pull these back so you can just actually see my face, but for the sake of looking cute, we're gonna keep these two down. But yeah, guys, let me know what y'all think in the comments. I really loved doing this look for you guys. This is super clean, timeless look. Everyone looks good like this, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. I had so much fun doing this, and I hope this is the perfect look that'll get you cute for the summer. Like I said, shout out to the UK dolls, because they doing what we can never could, giving us looks looks upon looks upon looks. But like I said, this one was pretty easy to follow. So shout out to Georgia. That's the name of the girl. Again, I will leave her TikTok in the description below, as well as all the products that I used today, so you guys can follow along either with my video or hers. Like I said, she did an amazing job. Literally, I look stunning. Again, shout out to 2dadoll for sponsoring this video. If you guys are interested in getting any of those colored contacts, the links for those will also be in the description, because they're really cute, and you can use my coupon code, like I said, Corey, for 20% off. I believe it's 20% off a purchase. But other than that, guys, that is gonna do it for this video. So like if you enjoyed, leave a comment of your thoughts, make sure to smile, have a wonderful day. Don't forget to ring that bell notification button right after you subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.